I will go to Japanese university. Okay, I got here, and then the day after they got into the university, they don't know what to do because they don't have any like vision or plan after they graduate. So how do you actually like prevent those kind of like things?
Very interesting. Goes back to what I was saying earlier. You need to know what your talent is.
Yeah.
What are you interested in? What would you see yourself doing in the long term? 10 years from now, 20 years from now. Of course, it can change.
Yeah.
I was first studying business administration. I was first doing business administration in high school. So my plan was to be a chartered accountant in the future. It did change somewhere along the line when I realized that I have a lot more interest in IT. So for my undergrad, I went to do an IT course, and then I came to do my master's in network engineering here in Japan. So it can't change. What I always do tell myself is, it doesn't matter what plan you actually make now. What matters is that you keep going. Like, have something now and keep going. It can change, but a lot of people make the mistake of, I don't know what to choose. And by the time they realize 3-4 years has passed and they've not chosen anything. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I would rather choose something and change it in 2 years than be like, I don't know what to choose, and then in 3 years you haven't chosen anything.
Yeah.
You are in the same spot. I know a friend this happened to. He's now kind of depressed because 3-4 years have gone by and he hasn't been able to, it's now hitting him like, damn, I should have made a choice then. Even if it was just this and I'll change it later. So that's what I would say. Know your talent. What are you interested in? Does it pay well? Does it have opportunities for you in the future? If so, start. You could start, realize that this is not it, but you would have made some progress.
Yeah, exactly.
You would have learned something.
Yeah, you got to know something new, right?
And then you change.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Then of course, in this 2025, people are like losing jobs, and they want to get to like 95 like as quickly as possible. But at the same time, like people also don't really know what to do, as you already mentioned before.
Yeah.
And then plus, people are also willing to come to Japan just because it's Japan, not because they have plan and they want to do something in Japan.
Yeah.
So, okay, I would like to just go deeper into like how do you actually like focus. I mean, to recognize your talent and then get a job in Japan with your talent.
That's a very broad question. Like, it's in different layers, right?
Yeah.
So piggybacking on what I was saying about you discovering your talent, you have to know whether even that talent sells in Japan. Okay? I did IT, sells everywhere. Okay? And professionals like yourself, you do realize that even though people want to come to Japan and people are coming to Japan, there's a certain talent that Japan is looking for. There's a certain talent that they would easily give you the visa to come.
Yeah.
There's certain programs that they would give you sponsorship or scholarships to come study.
Yeah.
As for certain courses, they would not. My sister got first class in linguistics and French. That's not something that Japan is interested in. So she did not get her scholarship. But I have friends that they easily got scholarship just because they were doing something related to science. Now, science might not be the way for you, but what you should do is try to find out what I want to do, how relevant is it to Japan, not just Japan, maybe you want to go to the United Kingdom, US, Australia.
Yeah.
They have visa types for every occupation.
Yeah.
Is it important to these people?
Yeah.
For example, Australia has like immigrant classes.
Yeah.
They are from class 1 to class 5. Class 1 is the most requested or most demanded specialties. Engineers, doctors, nurses, they are class 1.
Yeah.
They really need them. Class 5 is the least desired, right? So if, let's say, Australia was where you wanted to go, I want to be a nurse, where does it fall? I want to be a pilot, where does it fall? I want to be a chef, where does it fall? So when you find out this within the country, it makes it easier for you to understand whether you can even exist in this country.
Yes.
Yeah, and when you go to LinkedIn, you go to Glassdoor, you can find out how much you get paid in this particular country.
Yeah.
So when you do find out these things, I think it makes it way easier for you. But it starts from learning your talent, like knowing your talent, you know, like being able to discover that this is what I'm good at, this is what I want to do. That's where it always starts.
Yeah, so basically, like, you know, just getting to know, like, where do you actually position yourself in, like, where I should be, what I have right now, and how can I reach that level, basically.
And everything is on the internet.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
Everything is on the internet. So yeah.
And with the ChatGPT and, like, you know, the AIs of the world, so
When I came to Japan, translators were not that good. So anytime I was in a situation I needed to use translators, it was tough. There wasn't any chat GPT at that time.
yeah,
And by the time I was about to finish my course, my program, the translators were better. That's just in like 2-3 years.
yeah,
Translators were better. Chat GPT was here, doing research and like writing your thesis or anything very, very easy.
yeah.
So I was like, oh, why wasn't this thing there when I first came? It would have made my life
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah.
So now, like, you are at even a better position than you would have been 5 years ago if you are trying to go into a new thing.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah,
So yes, it's great you actually mentioned that the internet actually has everything with ChatGPT,
Yeah.
DeepSeek.
Yeah.
There are so many of them out there today.
Yeah.
So yeah.